Hello and welcome back to Andres Early Reads, your YouTube channel for books of the indie world that are soon to come. Today we'll be reviewing Awaken Archangel by C.J. Piperata. It's a book I've been desperate to make a video. This past week has been an absolute chaos. I had the kid on vacation, so it was impossible to film. But here we are today. I'm excited to review this book. It's a book that's very much in my wheelhouse. I loved it from start to finish. It's a 5-star book. I really dig it. It's a book that I have described to others as Huxley and Orwell in heaven with gladiator angels. And that's very much the energy of the book. It's a book with great action. There's great fight scenes. The entertainment of the angels. It's the fights in the Colosseums. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's how much I want to talk about the book. So Awaken Archangel is a book that happens in heaven before Lucifer's rebellion against God. So in theory, everything is perfect, everything is light and shiny and brilliant. All of the angels are at peace, and the light of God heals everything and all of the ills of the world. But as I said before, this is a book that has a lot of Huxley and Orwell energy, with a sprinkle of Ray Bradbury from Fahrenheit 451. It's a very dystopian world too, because everything is perfect, supposedly perfect. But as the story progresses, you start to see how many problems there are in this world, in this heaven. And CJ does something that makes the story very compelling. She uses a story, a fictional story that pretty much everyone knows, that is known, that is the Christian mythology of heaven, the creation of man and everything else, to shine a light, to shine a spotlight, to critique, to comment, to talk about the problems of our world, of our very dystopian world. And she uses the fantastic elements, and she uses the story to make us think about our world and its problems and the many issues we have. And so that makes Awaken Archangel what I call a mandatory reading. That's a book that you can read just as it is, as a story, and it is a great story. It's a good book. It has a good to very good prose. It has a good action. The characters are very compelling. Hoot, Michael are one of our main characters. Trudy, Philistine, they are all very unique and very compelling and very human in their angelic ways. And you can read it like that, like a fantasy book. Or you can read it as a fantasy book that's about our world. And CJ uses that story to talk about art, about the importance of art, about the importance of not letting machines do art because it has no soul. She talks about being led astray by those in power. She draws perhaps a line between indoctrination and critical thinking, and there are many elements of Awaken Archangel that you have to ponder, to consider, to think for yourself, to see if you agree or not with those. And I have over 40 highlights on the book. All right, that's a lot for me. I'm not a big highlighter, but I really loved the way CJ spotted our problems, spotted our issues as a society, as a civilization, and she put them in Awaken Archangel. And Michael is every one of us. He's a lost lamb. Michael, the angel, he is led astray because he wants to do good, but he doesn't really know how. So instead of thinking, he lets himself to be indoctrinated, even though he refuses to be indoctrinated by the book of heaven. So that's how we get the story to draw us in, because you end up putting yourself in Michael's position or in Trudy's position. Trudy is our other lead character. She is the voice of reason. She is a very scientific, inspired angel. She's an atheist angel in heaven. So that makes her an incredible character to read, because she trusts in science, in knowledge. She doesn't trust blindly in God, in its benevolence, in the light. So that's a great contrast for us to put with Michael. And the way CJ weaves the story, putting us in positions to understand that world and those problems, and our world with our problems. So if you liked Brave New World, if you like Fahrenheit 451, if you like Orwell's Animal Farm, if you like all of Orwell's books, 1984, you should really read Awaken Archangel. If you are unhappy with our world, if you are happy with our world, you perhaps should read Awaken Archangel. It's very important for every one of us to to understand the world we're in. And perhaps a fantasy book is a great way for us to think about that. So I really hope you give Awaken Archangel a chance. I want you to read CJ's book because I think it's very important for all of us to know the world we're in, and that's a great book to do that. So once again, I thank you for coming, for watching my video, my review, and I hope you check other of my videos. So thanks for coming. I hope your TBRs are never empty and your mugs are always full. Take care.